Happy Halloween, dragons! I'm here to read you a wonderful book to celebrate Halloween. I hope you enjoy it. The name of the book is Bonapart Falls Apart. And while I would love to read this book to you in this awesome costume, I can barely see anything. So, we're going to take a short break. I'm going to go over to the area by the couch, and I will look forward to reading this book to you in just one moment. Hi, boys and girls. I'm back on the couch now. I had a great time in my costume. I hope you had a great time also in your costumes at the character parade. It was so much fun. And now I'm going to read to you one of my favorite books, Bonapart Falls Apart by Margery, Cuyler. Bonapart falls apart. Bonapart was falling to pieces, and this really shook him up. Especially when he rode his bike, or played catch, or visited the doctor's office. Sometimes his bones rolled away, and it took him forever to find them. I see he's looking under the bed for his bones. What will happen when school starts? Bonapart asked his friends as his hand clacked to the sidewalk. I'm falling apart. Everyone will make fun of me. I have an idea, said Frankie Stein, clicking Bonaparte's hand into place. Let's glue and screw your bones together. Do you think that'll work? So Frankie Stein glued and screwed and screwed and glued. But when he was finished, Bonapart couldn't move. I can't walk, he said. Frankie Stein had to undo all of his hard work. I have another idea, said Blackie Widow. I'll spin and pin a web around you. So Blackie Widow spinned and pinned and pinned and spinned. But when she was finished, Bonapart was all tangled up. I'm a mess, he said. Blackie Widow had to undo all her hard work. I have the best idea of all, said Mamicula. I'll wrap and strap your bones in place. So Mamicula wrapped and strapped and strapped and wrapped. But when he was finished, Bonaparte couldn't see. Where is everybody? He asked in a muffled voice. Mamicula had to undo all his hard work. Time passed and Bonaparte was so worried about school that his head fell off. Frankie Stein picked it up and set it back in place. Before school starts, we will bone up on other ideas, he said. We will leave no bone unturned, said Blackie Widow. No bones about it, said Mamicula. That's very punny. But none of the ideas they came up with seemed just right. Mamicula has a stapler. Blackie Widow has Play-Doh. And Frankie Stein has a hammer and nails. Until a dog ran by with a bone in his mouth. That bone lover would be perfect for Bonaparte, said Mamicula. So they ran after the dog and brought him to Bonaparte. What a fetching dog, Bonaparte exclaimed. You can teach him to retrieve your bones, said Frankie Stein. Bonanza, said Bonaparte. You're my bona fide friends. He named the dog Mandible, and he spent the next 2 weeks training him. When school started, Bonaparte was still a little worried about what the other kids might think. But Bonaparte was a home-running hit at recess, a jaw-dropping sensation at lunch, and a rib-tickling wonder in the science class. Bonapart could hang loose without anyone making fun of him, and this made him very happy. Clickety-clack. The end. I hope you like that very punny story. It's one of my favorite books, and I wish you and everyone in your families a happy and fun and safe Halloween.